on the computer and riding my bike.
Happiness to me is playing video games, and because I get to play with my friends and have fun.
Fortnite.
Food makes me happy, boba makes me happy too, sleep makes me happy, getting an A, all A's, that'll make me really happy, and yeah.
Happiness to me is being stress-free because I don't have to worry about anything.
I think happiness is people and being around people that I care about, that also care about me, and whom I love.
Happiness to me is being surrounded by music, laughter, and love.
Happiness to me is spending time with my family and friends, and also baking and cooking. I love watching husky videos. That's happiness because it's funny.
I feel like love is happiness because I believe that love is the universal language, and I've realized that when I'm surrounded by people I love, whether that's my family, my friends, or like even my dog, I can just be like happy, you know?
Happiness is doing things that pleasure you and
You're disgusting.
Then such as like your family, hanging out with them, and doing something that is considered fun to you, whether it's a sport. For me, it's like tennis and hanging out with people, telling jokes every day makes you happy.
Okay, so I guess happiness to me is just doing what I love to do, like track. I've been doing track for 6 years and it makes me happy because, I don't know, it's just, I like running, I like being around people, so.
To me, running makes me happy because you don't have to focus on anything else in life, just what's in front of you. And the adrenaline just makes you feel fine when you're doing it, and you can run for as long as you feel like it.
Happiness to me is when I can eat whatever I want and I don't have to worry about my weight.
Happiness to me is just like doing what I want and just making whatever makes me feel good. Like anime and fan fiction.
Happiness, well, I think it's self-defined, is really accepting yourself and other people for who they are. And that's genuine and not judging people, and that's true happiness to me. For me, it's probably playing basketball. Like, I'm in my zone, I'm just shooting hoops, I don't think about anything, and it gives me intrinsic joy. So sports.
So when I think of happiness, I think of people having the opportunity to do what they want in life. So having choices and not being forced into circumstances where they have no control over the way that they want to live their lives. To me, I find happiness when you are doing things with people. So doing things with your friends and your family and being outside in nature. Yeah.
Okay. Happiness means actually getting compensated what you believe you are worth and having, a credential and a professional degree. Not getting paid well enough makes me very unhappy. Happiness is a cheesecake on a nice sunny day. It's also a margarita that is really good and no salt on the rim, and going to Disneyland and going to Hawaii and doing fun things and all the things I can't afford on my teacher's salary.
All my students get 5s on the AP exam.
I think happiness is being, well, what a tough question. I think happiness is being satisfied with what you have, but not focusing on things that you don't have, like just being happy with what you do have and appreciating what you do have.
I've learned that growing up, trying to be happy, I was always trying to look for things that made me satisfied. For example, having a job that pays a lot of money, or having a lot of friends. And over the years, I found out that it's really not about that. I can always get more money. I can always get more friends. I can always have more people in my reg. But in the end, at the end of the day, I have to be happy with what I have, and I have to be content with what I have. That way I can be satisfied and I don't have to keep searching or yearning for more.
I think it's peaceful, peaceful. Everything is peaceful. Nothing, perhaps some accident, violence, nothing happened. Peaceful is most important for me.
Sometimes watching my class and seeing a student do something silly, that makes me happy. When it puts a smile on their face, it usually puts a smile on mine too.
Well, for me, happiness is being present and not worrying about the future and not worrying about the past, but being present.
So, happiness to me is being free to do whatever you want to do rather than what other people want or make you do. To me, happiness is freedom. Happiness is the ability to be who I am, to do what I do, and not to be forced to comply or conform to anyone else's restrictions or requirements or ideas of how I should live my life. So I'm happy. What makes me happy? Friends. Playing golf makes me happy because it's psychological de-stressing for me. Swimming makes me happy. Being here makes me happy. Being at Lowell, as far as work goes, doesn't get any better.
I guess for me, it would be contentedness. Well, really, I like to go for walks and be in nature. Anytime I'm feeling a little down, maybe I don't want to get out of the house, but I kind of go out and instantly I feel better. Hanging out with friends, doing yoga. I also practice meditation, and that's supposed to help with happiness, but I'm not sure if I would agree with that.
Happiness is being able to free to do what I want. Well, I'm happy at Lowell. I'm very happy I'm at Lowell, particularly when I go to department chair meetings. Hearing what goes on at other schools makes me happy to be at Lowell. I like teaching students. It's the best part of school.
What makes me happy, I guess, is family, love, gratitude, nature, people make me happy. Well, my job makes me happy. I like working with young people. It gives me energy. Good food, good friends, laughter, art, all those things make me happy.